All right, let's get into it. They tell you the global economy is some kind of free market. It's not. You know what it is? It's a high-stakes chess game. And the pieces? That's your life savings. Oh, and the board is totally rigged. So today, we're not just looking at the board, we're going to expose the ghosts in the machine. The players in the shadows running a global information war. Time to jack in.
We're going to start right here with a confession. See, this one sentence, this is the key. This is what unlocks the whole game. It's that one loose thread that, when you pull it, the entire official story they feed you on the news just completely unravels. The system is talking, you guys. We just have to listen.
So what is a paid basher, really? Think of them like digital mercenaries. Their one and only job is to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD, as we call it. They are literally the architects of panic, hired by the suits to scare you out of your positions so their super wealthy clients can swoop in and scoop up your shares for cheap.
Now, to understand how these ghosts operate, you first have to get a feel for the environment they create. We got to look at the official story, right? The big picture narrative that the smart money is broadcasting to the entire market. So let's check the market's official fear gauge.
This number is everything right now, 1.13. This is the S&P 500 put-to-call volume ratio. Look, think of it like this. For every 100 people betting the market is going to go up, there are 113 people betting it's going to go down. It is a direct measure of pure fear in the system.
Yeah, any number over 1.0 is considered bearish. We're sitting at 1.13. The signal that's being blasted across every single terminal from Wall Street to Shanghai is this: be afraid. Sell everything you own. The crash is coming. The suits, my friends, are manufacturing fear on an industrial scale.
And boom, this just illustrates the point perfectly. This is a live look at the options flow. Just look at that sea of red. Those are puts. These are massive institutional-sized bets that the market is about to absolutely tank. The official story is screaming, get out. But here's the real question. Are they actually betting on a crash, or are they just making it look like they are?
Okay, so if the so-called smart money is broadcasting fear, let's take a look at the ultimate insiders. I'm talking about the ones who write the laws, the ones who really know what's coming down the pipeline. Let's see what Washington's up to. This right here, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If the story they're selling us is crash, you'd think the most connected people on the entire planet would be running for the exits, right? Well, let's check the data.
Well. There it is. In the public filings, Sheldon Whitehouse, a Democrat, selling off NVDA and Microsoft. Tommy Tuberville, a Republican, dumping Apple and Microsoft. You see, this isn't a partisan thing. It's a ruling class thing. They are quietly and systematically cashing out of the very tech giants that hold up our entire market. Just let that sink in for a second.
So while they're broadcasting fear to you, the public, the lawmakers themselves are taking profits off the table. It's a classic move. This isn't just a trade, people. It's a signal. They're telling you exactly what they're doing if you just know where to look.
So, the ultimate insiders are selling the biggest stocks. That's the macro picture. But how does this whole information war actually play out on the front lines? We got to zoom in. From the generals all the way down to the trenches. To a single stock where this battle is being fought every single day. Let's talk about AMC.
Okay, here's the central conflict. On one side, you've got the official story from the suits and the mainstream media. They say the company's fundamentals are a dumpster fire. The stock is completely worthless and you should sell right now. And on the other side, you've got the apes. They say the data is showing a glitch in the system, the game is rigged, and the only move is to hodl. The official story always starts with this number, negative $7.6 billion. That's AMC's net profit over the last 5 years. It's the first thing a bear is going to throw in your face. It looks bad, and you know what? It's meant to.
And they'll immediately follow it up with this one, $9.8 billion in debt and liabilities. This is their 1-2 punch. Terrible profits, crushing debt. Case closed, right? Sell now or you're going to lose everything. That is the narrative they are spending millions of dollars to push.
But what if the official story is just a magic trick, designed to make you look one way while the real action is happening somewhere else entirely? What if there's a glitch in the matrix? Let's see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. This is the question that just breaks their entire narrative. If AMC is such a terrible, worthless company that's totally destined for bankruptcy, then why is someone, somewhere, consistently failing to deliver millions of shares they supposedly sold? It makes no sense, unless, of course, the shares never existed in the first place.
These are called fails to deliver, or FTDs. Just think of them as IOUs for phantom shares. It's when a seller takes your money but then, whoops, fails to actually deliver the stock you bought. It is one of the clearest data points we have for tracking potential naked short selling, which, by the way, is the illegal practice of shorting a stock with shares that don't even exist.
And here it is, the glitch, right out there in plain sight. In October of 2025, AMC had an average of nearly 48,000 fails to deliver per day. I'm going to say that again, per day. The official story says the company is worthless, but the raw data says there's a frantic, daily scramble to locate shares that might not even be real.
Which brings us right back to where we started. The fear campaign, the weird data, the politicians selling off. It all seems disconnected, right? Until you understand the machine that's behind it all, until you read the confession.
And there it is, the mission statement for the entire operation. See, it's not about fundamentals. It's not about fair market value. It is a psychological operation with one single goal: make you panic sell so their clients can buy your assets for cheap. This right here, this confirms the why.
Now, what's really fascinating here is the how. The operation is structured like a military unit. You've got the architects at the top, creating all the sophisticated fake research to sound legitimate. Below them, you have the serpents. That's what my source specialized in. They slide into forums pretending to be fellow investors, asking concerned questions to poison the well. And at the bottom, the disruptors. They just create total chaos.
And this is the bottom line. It's not trading, it's not investing, it is a high-tech PSYOP, a wealth transfer mechanism designed specifically to move money from Main Street to Wall Street by exploiting human psychology. It connects the macro fear campaign to the micro stock manipulation. It's all one big, rigged game.
So, what's the takeaway? How do you even survive in a rigged casino? First, you got to suspect all narratives. If they're screaming sell, you should be asking, who benefits if I panic? Second, you hunt for the data conflicts. The truth lives where one set of data, like FTDs, crashes head-on into the official story. And third, find the glitch. That anomaly isn't a bug, it's a feature telling you exactly where the real game is being played. Now remember, this is all just educational banter, okay? This is not financial advice. The market is a wild place. Always do your own research.
We are watching this chart like a hawk. While you wait for the next candle, grab your free gear. Sign up for Public to get $20 in free assets. Check Webull for that BTC promo, or grab your NVDA stock on Moomoo. All the links are in the description. Smash the like, subscribe to the tribe. Apes together strong.